What's up, you uneducated swine? We're back with Ring of Honor 2004, and this time we have ROH, The Last Stand. Let's get into the show. Oh wow, in a terrible pre-show match, the Backseat Boys defeated the Outcast Killers in 8:23 when Trent Acid defeated Diablo Santiago by pinfall with a T-gimmick. Oh god, this is a terrible match, mostly at the hands of the Outcast Killers. I mean, everybody in this match was terrible, but I'm going to blame them because I like the Backseat Boys. Some improvements there. Dirt Cheating's got a bunch of negatives. Holy crap. That's only the pre-show though, so it's fine. 30E plus. Oh, Trent was wasted on drugs, obviously. And another pre-show match that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat. Loki defeated Slugger in 8:21 by pinfall with the Warrior's Way. Slugger was tiring. Julius Smokes did some good work. Slugger and Julius have good chemistry, and Loki had a performance of 58. Slugger 28. Got a 48 D plus. Not bad. Not bad. And another pre-show match that had subpar wrestling and little heat. Jack Evans defeated Izzy. Jack Evans defeated Izzy and Jimmy Raven 7:37 when Jack Evans defeated Izzy by pinfall, the corkscrew moonsaults. And Jimmy Rave was the weak one. Jack Evans did pretty good, so that's all that matters. 43D with some improvements from some of them. And in the final pre-show bout that had decent wrestling, little heat, Ace Steel, Sabin, Math, and Deranged defeated McGinnis and Caprice Coleman in 9:48 when Ace Steel defeated Caprice by pinfall with a twist of Kane. This was like a random match that I just set up because why not? Not suited. Good work, good work. Poor combination. I don't know why they're together, but doesn't matter. Worker improvements. A good bit. 43D, not bad. And to start the show off, we have Gary Michael Capetta in the ring again, talking about the main event, Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels. Show got off to a strong start, no improvements, obviously. And in the first match that had subpar wrestling and little heat, Doug Williams defeats Alex Shelley in 9:12 by pinfall. Not much going on here. Doug and George Frankenstein have absolutely zero chemistry together. Gotta fix that. Like, I gotta remove her from his side, even though he's a big sexy man muscles. She doesn't. No, they don't click. Nope, not at all. Shelly's improving, so that's nice. That's pretty much what I put him here for. This Doug's a pretty good worker, so we'll see him improve over time. Not a whole lot of negatives. 44D. Yeah, we know. And in the next match, we have decent wrestling, little heat, like most matches on the show. Daniels defeats Striker in 8:39 by pinfall with a swan dive headbutt. That sounds amazing. Is that like a 450 headbutt, or is it like a swanton headbutt? I'm gonna have to look that up. Sounds pretty sweet. April Hunter did good work. Oh, and they have great chemistry. We're gonna do this later. 53 C minus. Pretty good from both men. Any improvements? Yes. So this was a pretty good match. In the next one, we have Sanjay Dutt teaming up with Jay Lethal, taking on Chad Collier and BJ Witmer. Decent wrestling, little heat. Dutt and Lethal defeats Collier and BJ Witmer in 9:29 when Lethal defeats Witmer by pinfall with a lethal injection. Some more good work at ringside. The star would probably be Sanjay, but not by much. It was a pretty good match all around. 50D plus. Improving in performance skills. That's good. That's what we need. In the next match, that had decent wrestling but almost no heat, Homicide defeats Just Incredible in 17:28 by pinfall with a cop killer. Homicide only had a 38 in-ring performance, 47 from Justin. That's quite surprising, actually. 47D, and there's no improvement, so not much going on here. And next we have a segment, an angle, featuring Jerry Lynn. You know, he got injured on the last show. He had a joint separation. You know, he's talking about it. He talks about how much it hurts, how much he doesn't like being hurt, blah blah blah. I don't know. And he promises to return as a fighting champion, meaning he will defend his championship the first chance he gets. He's not suited to his gimmick. What do you mean? 69C plus, pretty good. And in the next match, we have AJ Styles taking on Xavier, who he beats in 10:57 by pinfall with a fast roll-up. Xavier's not suited to his gimmick. Wow. AJ Styles had an in-ring of 70. 43 from Xavier. That averages out a 63C. I don't know if that's how that works. It's not an how. Doesn't matter. I'm an idiot. So, yeah, Xavier was penalized for stamina. Other than that, it was pretty good. 63C. And in the next match, you know how Ring of Honor produces these matches, like, not now, I don't know what they like now, but back then they just put match after match after match. But anyway, we have another match that is decent wrestling but little heat when Second City Saints defeats the Purists and the Carnage Crew in 12:06. The elimination was Purist first, then the Carnage Crew, and this has to set up the Second City Saints for a title shot against the Briscoe Brothers or whoever defends their title next month, or next show, next month, doesn't matter. Let's see, it's a lot of... Cole Cabana was the weak link, though. He wasn't as good as Tony DeVito. He was the surprising best one. John Walters improving, that's pretty good. A lot of plus, not a whole lot of negatives, but we got a 50D plus. On to the next one. The Briscoe Brothers defend their titles against the Spanish announce team, and in a bout that had decent wrestling but little heat, the brothers defeated the Spanish announce team in 13:48 when Jay Briscoe defeated Joel by Springboard Doomsday Device, whatever that is. And they make defense number 2 with their tag team titles. That's pretty good. Jay had a 36. What's up with, like, the people that I'm trying to push having the lower in-ring performances? This isn't right. We got a 46D. And in the next bout, I believe this is the semi-main event, and it's one of the pure division matches, if that makes sense. And about that had a great wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. Steve Corino defeats Bryan Danielson. Fuck, I'm an idiot. In 22:32 by pinfall with a super kick, because that's very technical. Poorly placed, yeah, I knew, but I didn't want to put this in the beginning. They're the only guys that have, like, really good technical skills, besides Jerry Lynn or Daniels, but they had prior plans, you know, but it's still got a 60C, so it's good in my book. Steve and Danielson have pretty good performances, so there's actually quite a lot of negatives, but whatever. And in the main event, we have good wrestling and decent reaction when Samoa Joe defeats Christopher Daniels in 32-31 by pinfall with an island driver. That is defense number 2 of his ROH world title. GG. Daniels is not suited to his gimmick. Seemed off his game. Doesn't matter. 68C plus. That's a great match. Let's look at the dirt sheet here. Daniels' inconsistency and being overwhelmed by manager. I keep forgetting. Does he have a manager? I feel like I went through this last episode. Doesn't matter. Next segment, and it's just Samoa Joe standing tall over the fallen Christopher Daniels, holding his title. Crowd's going crazy, I think. I don't know. Is he a heel? There's no heels or faces in Ring of Honor, but they're probably cheering him. Samoa Joe's awesome. And that's the end of the show. 66C plus increased our popularity in one region, wherever the Broome County Memorial Arena is, in front of 4,710 people. Wherever that is, I think it's the tri-state region, yeah. So, yeah. Let's make a speech real quick. We'll give Samoa Joe. We'll point him out as a good example. Steve Corino also did really well, so we'll point him out. And Who else did pretty well? I have no idea. We'll just pick Gary. We'll give him some encouragement for being good at announcing. Joe was pleased, seemed pleased. Everybody's happy. We got Jay Fury here, looking pretty happy. He looks like he found $1 in the pocket of his jacket, but it's got cocaine on it. And we're back at the, whatever this is. We got a decision. Trent Acid, of course. He was drunk. Why wouldn't he be drunk? I mean, he had to go to an ROH show. We'll fine him. Improved his behavior. That's good. And I don't know why he's on drugs, too. God damn, Trent. You're fucked up. We'll fine him again. No, nothing happened that time. Where are we at? Last stand. The show was awesome. We got a sellout, of course. And that concludes this episode. These people know that Trent was high AF. He was lit, as the youngsters say these days. But, this has been another episode of ROH 2004. And I'll see you guys in the next one.